Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, it's about time. I'll tell you that right now. It's about time to check my trail cameras. I am way behind. Normally I got these out in the spring, right? All the trail cameras from the wintertime, batteries have died, cards have filled up, and I see what was on the cameras in the wintertime, bobcat and big deer and wild dogs and all that. Well, I'm way behind. It's almost deer season. Matter of fact, it is bow season right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and collect all the trail camera cards here today on Rambling. Swap, I'm gonna move some of the cameras. Like right here, I've got the white shed, you know, I got a lot of my building materials in here. Well, it blocked this camera right here. I got this solar trail camera and it's being blocked right here. You can't really see anything. So I've got several I gotta move, several I gotta check, and we'll ramble as we go. So let's do this. Oh, look at the size of that spider right there. I do not like spiders. First thing we'll do is move this camera right here. And spider webs all over it too. Yeah, and this is the solar one. I'll get the card out of there and we'll get it moved to a better location. Look at the colors of the trees. The sweet gums got all the reds and the golds and the yellows. Beautiful. Go ahead and get this one opened up. Let's see if how the batteries are doing here. Come on, power up. There we go. I don't know if y'all can see that. All right. Battery check and 95% overall. So that is good. Let me go ahead and turn it off. I got to get the memory card out of there. Get that out. Come on out. Oh, get out of there. These things are small. Come on. If I can get it with this hand. Come on, get over there. All right, let me see. There we go, got it out. All right, got that one out. Let's get another one. It's 128. I'll leave that one right there. Put this in. Let's see, it goes in just like this. Got that in. All right, so I'm gonna leave that off. We can put this someplace else. I'm gonna keep all of these I pulled out in my pocket. Don't wanna lose those. Move on to the next one. The second one is under this tree stand. I've gotta move this tree stand. This tree stand is right in front of this tent's right in front of it. So, but I'm not moving that today, but ooh, look at the spiders on this. Spider webs. Look, get all these spider webs off of here. Ick, ick, ick. Ick, ick, ick. All right. I love these solar trail cameras. All right, let's check the batteries on this one. Come on, power up there. You should be good. It should be. It's been get sun right here. All right, I'm gonna have to check this one out. Let me go ahead and get the card out of it. There we are, and I gotta figure out what's wrong with the solar battery on this one. New card is installed, batteries, everything appears to be good on it. Make sure it's set to look where I want it to, right through here in this little crossing. This little crossing is amazing now for deer trails through here. I got another camera right over there. Let's go take care of that one. Another tree stand right there. That one is a really nice stand. Overlooks this huge valley down there. And I got my licking stump down there. We need to go check that out. I got a trail camera down there too. Let's go ahead and get this one checked out first. There's the old Ridge barn and pond. Y'all remember that, right? And that pond looks a little bit low, doesn't it? Yeah, a little bit low on the rain this year. Let's get this opened up. Let's see how this one's doing. See if it powers up. There we go. This one's powering up, no problem. And it says battery is good. All right, let's go ahead and turn it off. Get the card out. There we go. I'll get the new one in, and then we'll move on down there to La Hala. Now for the scariest thing we're gonna do all day. We're gonna go down 30 foot down that hill right there. Whoo, is that maybe at least 30 foot, maybe 40. Whoo, it's gonna be a deep steam. So let's go ahead and power it up, put it in low gear. I got it in 4-wheel drive. Man, look at this, guys. Look at this. That is steep. Come on. Ah! Go slow, Tim. Go slow. This 2,600 pound side by side here. Man, we are almost, look at this. We're almost straight down, guys. Oh. Come on. Come on. Oh. Almost there. Almost there. Woo, we did it. Oh my goodness. That was some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. All right, let's park right here and I'll show you what we just did. We just came from way up there. I mean, I know the camera does not do this justice. It does not do it justice at all. But look how the deer have eaten out this stump hole. This used to be a giant stump. It had all kinds of minerals in it. The deer eat it up. I got a trail camera right here. I did have a yellow jacket come out of the ground one time when I was checking this, and it got me good. Of course, it's got poison ivy right here, oak, so I gotta make sure I don't touch any of that. But let's open this up. I guarantee the batteries are dead in this one. Come on, open up here. There, bottom opens up by itself. Let's see, turn it off. Turn it back on. I guarantee, yeah, it's dead. It's dead. All right, turn it off. Get the SD card out. If I can. There we are. And there's a big one. I'll get a new one put in there and some new batteries, and we'll move on down the line. All right, third camera set up and ready to go. Let's go ahead and get on down the line. Let's see if we can get through here without, uh-oh, got a tree down right there. Where do I normally go through? Can I go through this hole right here? I think so. Maybe, maybe. Yep, oh, it's tight. Oh, I'm broke. Just broke a dead tree. It's all right. Dead tree broken. Keep going. This is the gulch. I called it the hollow. We're heading up to the valley. That was the gulch. That's what I call that back there, is the gulch. Let's see if we see any rubs. It's a little bit still early for deer rubs and scrapes. If I see one, I'll definitely let you know. Or if you see one, let me know. How about that? A little bit different rambling today, huh? Let you get out. I used to put stuff like this on RidgeLife, but trying to make it a little bit. I will actually have, well, I'll tell you in a little bit. I don't want to tell you right now. Woo, we're going sideways. Come on. Get up over this tree here. Woo. Oh. Love this side-by-side, man. It gets me where I need to go. I do believe I got a trail camera right up here in the valley. You can see Grandma Carol's log cabin right there. All right. So there is a trail camera, and it looks at this valley right here. And this valley has a valley that goes that way, and a valley goes that way, and a valley that goes that way. It's the tri-valley, if you will. So I guarantee the batteries are dead in this one. So let me get this one changed out. I'll be right back. Got that one swapped out with a different one that's a little bit better. And I think it's got a really good view right here. So now let's get up into the field over there. And I got a couple in that field by those tree stands. Deer just come all through here. tree stand right here. The honeybees are right over there. I got another tree stand around the corner over there. And here is a little Browning trail camera. I know the batteries are bad in it, so let me get it changed out. We'll be right back. All right, that's the 5th one. Let's go ahead and move on down the line. We'll check out the bees, see how they're doing on the way out. Got bees flying there. I'll get a little closer for you. I don't want to get too close though. I have got honey I got to pull off these guys. But you can see there are bees coming and going right there. Lots of bees coming and going. And let me move down over here. See if they're coming and going on this one. They are. And this is the honey box right there. Same thing over there. I got to get those pulled off and get some sugar water on them. Move back around. What a beautiful day. Oh my gosh. Look how beautiful this day is here in West Tennessee. Another beautiful day. It was in the 40s this morning though. Woo! It was cold. All right, let's head out this way. I got some over here. I'm not taking you to all my cameras. I'm taking you a lot of the ones for the deer. But for my security and safety, I'm not taking you to all of them, okay? Just know that. There are a lot that you don't know where they're at. All right. Got this stump right here, and it hasn't, since I keep my trailers here now, it's not as active. You can still see they've been chewing on it. This used to be a giant stump, but they got a tree stand right over there. I got a tree stand right there. Of course, I have all my Sanford & Son storage stuff behind it. But you can still see deer coming through here pretty often, even with these trailers here. So let's get this camera right here changed out. Move on down the line. A lot of these take 8 batteries, and I really like the solar ones because the solar ones, they have these AA battery backups, but they hardly ever use them. And that's what's really nice. These right here, they suck up the batteries, but 8 should last a pretty long time. I'll have to set the date and time on this now. I'm pretty sure it's off. Yep, it's off. So let me get this set up and we'll get back on the road. Alrighty, I'm going through a lot of batteries. Look at that, I got a battery pack, a whole bin over there and bin over there. But again, luckily the solar really help keep them good. Keep them good. All right, let's get turned around. Go back out into this field here. I got another one I'm gonna put right down here. I get a lot of deer crossing from there, going into here now. And I'm gonna put one, I think I'm gonna put one right on that tree right there. I actually changed my mind putting it there because there would see all the cars going by, and I don't need this one for security, and every time I drive by, it'd take a video, and I don't want to waste my deer. This is for deer, so I've got it on this tree right here. Make sure it's straight. It is, and it will catch everything going in and out of this hole right here. Perfect. Now we're gonna cross this field here, get back on into the woods on the north side of the property. Do some more cameras. I got tons of cameras on that side. I had a camera right here and it is gone, guys. It is gone. It was right there. Did I have one stolen? This is not good. I've had a camera there. There is a house right there. And maybe they come out here and they've been hunting and they saw my camera and took it. That's not good. All right, so what I did was I moved it to the other side of the road here and off of the woods. So it's right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there, and it's looking right up this road. So anything going up and down the road, I'll catch it, and it's not directly in their line of sight. So hopefully they don't steal this one. All right, time to head up to the top of the ridge, and this is where things get really good as far as deer population going. This back probably 10, 15 acres I never touch. I just try not to come back here except for trail cameras. So let's get up there. Right over there is the peak of the ridge. It slopes way down that way, slopes way down that way, slopes. That is, I believe, the highest point in the county. And I got a trail camera right there. Let me get that one changed out. I got the one in front of the Kubota changed out, and I was walking back this way to change. I'm actually gonna swap out a card or a camera with an old camera with that new solar camera I pulled off by the white shed. And look what I found right here. That's a big old bone now, and it's been gnawed on. Look at that. It's been gnawed on. What kind of bone do you think this is? I bet it's a deer bone. I bet coyotes have been out here, or bobcats, taking down some deer. All right, so let me go swap this card out, or camera out. All right, I got this camera right here, and I haven't had too good luck out of it lasting on me, so I'm gonna swap it out with the solar one right here, because this is a real high traffic deer area right here. Let me swap it out. All right, that one should do me really well right there. Now we're gonna head over to the back side of the property and the south east side of the property, which I'll have to park once I get close over there because there is no trails back there. So let me get over near there and I'll meet you on the trail. Be right back. All right, now we are on foot, getting into some thick stuff. You can see the big valley right there. Nice deer trail right here. I'm talking really good deer trail. This one gets used so much. And where it heads, some of y'all may definitely recognize. We come up here and that's right, guys. We are at the elephant tree. The famous elephant tree. I got a trail camera right there. I'm gonna change the batteries in the card out, but let you see the elephant again. He's still here. There he is. Dun dun dun, the elephant tree. See, there's his big old Dumbo ear. There's his head, there's his eye, there's his tusk, and there, I mean, there's his what do you call the tusk? Yeah, and then the snout. Yeah, I had to think what I called it, but that's the elephant tree. So let me get over here, change out this card, and move on. Now we're gonna head out to some remote area that I do not have a trail camera, and then we'll catch up to another area where I do have one. Check this out though. You can see all the, the heavily used trail up, and then look at this heavily used trail down right here. You can hear Elvis from here, but we'll get back here, see if I can get down here without falling. Oh yeah, look at all the deer tracks. Amazing. All right. I know where I want a trail camera back here. And I'm gonna put this extra solar one I pulled off. I'm gonna put it right back here because I'm gonna put a pop-up blind. This is an area I've never hunted before. I've never, ever, ever hunted this back area. And it is ripe for the picking. And you see this, it valleys though that way. Valleys around that way. The ridge barn house is up there. I'm gonna put a pop-up blind right on top of this I don't know what you call this, Indian barrel mount or whatever it is. I'm gonna put a pop-up blind right there to give me a good view that way, and that way. So I need to put a trail camera somewhere around here so I can see what kind of activity I got. All right, let's see. Let me pick a spot. Actually, I did have one right here. It checks out this area very well. I think I'm gonna put one on the same tree pointing this way so it can see all of this area. Let me set that sole one up right there. I should be good. So I got that one pointing that way, and I got this one. Turn it on. I think I got it all set up already. Let me make sure. Yep, everything is good on it. Get this one buttoned up. There we are. Get it where we can get some sun. There we are. Perfect on the tree. It should look out across there perfectly. Houston, we have a problem. I went to the, oh, there it is. Nope. That's where I was. Houston, we have a problem. The last trail camera I was going to show you, right here in this perfect trail right here, in the bottomlands, is gone. Now, again, I haven't been out here since last winter. This is area I never go. I mean, we are way, do you hear Elvis? Don't even hear Elvis. I am way. And I usually have a lot of deer activity on this camera, but the property line is back about 75 yards that way. And there are some new owners to a property over there. I know the property owner's over there, real great guy. He doesn't even hunt. So it's definitely not him. I'm concerned. So I lost 2 trail cameras. One on the north side of the property by that house, and one over here on the southeast side of the property. Not good. Not good. All right, let me get back up to the ridge and tell you what we're gonna do next. All right, I'm back up on the ridge. Check out what I got. These are all the batteries I changed out. And some of them, like the solar ones, I didn't have to change the batteries out. Isn't that crazy? I did have a couple that were broken and damaged I took out of service. I've just got a bunch of batteries left, so next time I go out, I've got all kinds of cards here just in case the cards go bad. But look at what I got in my pocket. These are all the memory cards I'm gonna have to check. And not counting the security ones, guys, not counting the security ones. So, and you did not see those. And so what am I gonna do? What's Tim gonna do now? Well, what I gotta do is take all these cards, put them on my computer, and get them downloaded onto the computer so I can view them. Let me get over here in the shade so I can see. There we go. So we can view them. Make sure, can you see me there? Oh, no, you can't see me at all, can you? Here we go. Once I get them all on the computer, again, I got scores of cards, right, to go through. And once I get them all on the computer, I'll do an intro, do an outro, talk about them, and I'm gonna put my trail camera videos on RidgeLife. Not today. This video has already been too long on Ramblings. So I'll have a trail camera, lost trail camera footage, you know, from the last winter. Again, who knows how long the batteries last? Who knows if the cards, you know, the cameras worked? We'll see what's on all those cards from last winter, spring, who knows? So I'm excited. They're going to be trespassers. They're going to be a bobcat. They're going to be coyote, deer, dogs, who knows? So make sure you subscribe to RidgeLife to see that trail camera video. So if you like today's video, give it a big old thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. It's always 100% free. Hype if you can on mobile devices. Hit that notification bell right down there to be notified anytime a new video comes out. And as always, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go RidgeLife. Woo!